Okay, 4. Some would say money has ruined our world. Is there any other alternative way of thinking a globalized world without money? This is a very interesting question, especially knowing Manuel's experience living in Antarctica. Ooh, it's windy right now. So Manuel has lived in Antarctica months at a time, and what he's described to me is that you're on a base with people from all over the world, and you leave your wallet at home. There's no money. You just barter for things, and you get certain things, and you live in harmony together. And what a interesting experience, fascinating in a world that seems so caught up in money, to live like that. And so this is a very, very good question, fair question. I think we have to determine, what is money, right? Money's not real. Money's not real. It's made up. But it's this shared story, this shared thing that we've all agreed upon has value. And so with that value, we can exchange it for things of fair value, in a sense. So is there an alternative way to live in a world without money? I think money is replaced by something else in a way. I think individually, one can live a life without money, in a sense, where you don't necessarily need it. Something I've been coming across recently is that people in America here, depends on what side of the aisle you're on or party or whatever. A lot of people, I live in Chicago, so it's quite blue. I hear a lot of people railing about the capitalism system. But I often find too that the individuals that talk trash about capitalism, these individuals seem to value money more than other things. As an example, I just did some videos for somebody, behind the scenes, documentary stuff. The whole day I got all these digital assets for some friends that are in a band that I love called Bone Lane. And then when I come back, they're playing a show at a music festival called Summerfest in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And when I come back and tell people about this experience, it's one of the first things they ask is, did they pay you to do it? Did you get paid? Blah, blah, blah. It's no, I just did it because I love them. And I want to see them realize their dreams. So I'll find ways that I can help them, add value for them. And this goes with across the board. There's all these experiences I have where either I'm helping other people out for free or other people are helping me out for free. And that's, to me, I prioritize having a non-linear mind. I find that linear-minded people are always thinking of money first. Money, money, money. And the human story is still going, right? And nothing is concrete, nothing is done, nothing is certain. We've had communism, we saw it didn't work because it has fewer data points. I think it comes down to data points. Capitalism has more data points. I do feel that there are systems that we could embrace with more data points than capitalism. And that's what I'm keeping my eye on. Because right now in this capitalistic system, money it comes down to certain things, like currencies in a way. I'm not a crypto trading, crypto bro or anything like that, but I think kind of the fundamental ideas behind it, there's a lot of validity to it, where we've had Shelby Thomas on our podcast a couple of times. She's a marine biologist in Florida. And as a scientist, she's embraced some of these cryptocurrencies or like 21st century tools to better accomplish the mission she's trying to do, and that's save the reef system in Florida. As a scientist and with organizations, you're always competing for grants and money, right? To do what you need to do. But it breeds this culture and environment of competition rather than collaboration. So she's taken on some of these newer ideas and creating like art installations as coral reefs with the materials. So restoring the coral reefs in Florida, she's creating art installations with the corals, and then you can sell like NFTs and experiences along with that to raise money. So now she's not as reliant on grants and donations and things like that. It's like I'm really excited for opportunities ahead using 21st century technologies and collaboration. And I think people have gotten so used to systems where you're protective of your own value, money, right? That you're less likely to give it out, to help each other out. And so you're limited. If more people take on a non-linear mindset and philosophy, then I believe that the way we view money and exchange value will look much different in the future, especially by the end of the 22nd century, if we can do these things in an appropriate, thoughtful, collaborative way. So that's what I kind of think about that stuff. A lot of it comes down to like non-linear versus linear thinking. And with a non-linear mindset, there's no limits. We can do anything. We can do anything.